This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Flint Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
The Jason Walker Show, broadcasting from the Major Mortgage Man Cave. Here's Jason Walker.
Hey, what up? Happy Tuesday. Jason Walker Show back after a nice week off. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about some other stuff as well. You can watch us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You can listen on Podbean, Network One Sports, and much more. Go to jasonwalkershow.com. We are presented by Capital Collision Center. Montana state law says it is your vehicle. It is your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center. Just got the all-conference and all-state for the American Legion season in Class AA. And we'll talk to one of the co-coaches of the year, John Burnett of the Helena Senators, coming up. Also on this day in history, your rodeo update, Montana Rodeo Roundup, and Auto Contest Performance of the Week. So you can get your nominees in if you'd like. And go from there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun day. It's nice to be back after having a week off to refresh and catch back up with life after being at Lewis and Clark County Fairgrounds for the Last Chance Stampede for 3 days. I was up in Great Falls last week. Congratulations to Brianne Grimshaw, your Miss Rodeo Montana 2022 Lady in Waiting. She won over Miss Last Chance Stampede, Cassie Turner. Clancy Olson is your new Miss Last Chance Stampede. And we'll talk to her coming up down the road as well. As lots of stuff. Good rodeos over the weekend, and the last couple of weeks was fun. Great golf over the last couple of weeks, too. Played in a Pro-Am yesterday over at Canyon River. Outside Missoula, and man, oh man, great course, shot very well, and our team finished second in the money. So our pro was unbelievable. I think he shot a 65, and we had another guy, one of our amateurs, shot a 71, and even I helped out, so that was nice. It was fun. It was a good time, and we also played club championship. Congratulations to the winners. Darren Newell, for the sixth consecutive year, Darren Newell is your club champion for the women out at Green Meadow, and she's really good. She's really, really good. I can't remember who won the guys' title. Oh, Brady Kirkby won the men's championship. So. Congratulations to those winners. The Olympics wrapped up. Not sure if you watched anything, but yay, the Olympics are over. They'll be back again in the winter with where are they at? The Winter Olympics. I think they're in Beijing, right? So there you go. Let's just hang out and just support China. Yay. Let's see here. Chase Doherty finished second at the PBR in Sacramento, former Bobcat bull rider. Congratulations to him. And lots of other great things. Alexa Coyle from Bozeman scored her first professional goal over in Scotland, which is cool. So congratulations there. Did see Mackenzie Johnston, former Capital High and Lady Grizz stand out, is headed off to Germany So congratulations. By the way, Riley Lawrence won the golf championship at Bill Roberts. And let's see here. Who else won? That is Brady Kirkby's won 10 local titles, 4 championships at Bill Roberts, 4 city tournaments, and then 2 at Green Meadow. Lawrence won at Bill Roberts, was runner-up last year. So Dara Newell, mentioned her. DJ Jones won the women's championship at Bill Roberts. Susan Court has won 15 championships now at Billy Bob's. Mary Bryson won the senior division for Green Meadow. Todd Waterman at Bill Roberts goes back-to-back, and Ron Ellis won Green Meadows, so on the senior men. So good stuff. Fun. I did not finish in the top 10, but we had good fun nonetheless. Let's see here. We will run down the winner, or the those named to the All-Star or All-Conference and All-State for AA. And we're sending messages back and forth with a future guest, hopefully. Anyway, but good stuff today. Good stuff is coming up. And we are going to talk to John Burnett about the season for the Helena Senators, which was so much fun. And that'll be coming up. Let's see here. What else is going on? Happy birthdays to you if it's yours. That's all I got. But we did have a good week off. And like I said, hung out, golfed a lot, hung out with the kid and my wife and had a good time and did some golfing. But had a really fun time up in Great Falls. On Friday, we did a type of Jason Walker show with Catherine Merck, who was Miss Rodeo America 2016 from the Spokane area. She was fun. We had a good time co-hosting and had a lot of, like I said, fun stuff. We got to see all the ladies competing for Miss Rodeo Montana, Miss Rodeo Teen Montana, which was cool. I mean, it was fun to watch them. Our 2 hours was judged, not us, but the girls, in multiple different things: modeling, presence, performance, and like I said, it was a good time. So congratulations to Brienne Grimshaw, who is the winner of, was named Lady in Waiting for Miss Rodeo Montana. Katie Lynn Krause is still going to be competing for Miss Rodeo America coming up in December, so we'll have her on down the road too. So congratulations. All right, quick break. We'll come back. And when we do, we are going to talk baseball. John Burnett's going to join us. We have our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week and so much more still to come, along with our Montana Rodeo Roundup. It's all on the way. Jason Walker Show on a Tuesday. It is presented by Capital Collision Center. Montana state law says it is your vehicle, it is your choice. Where you have it repaired, choose Capital Collision Center.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918, or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122. Equal housing lender. Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com. Everyone knows about Dinners Done Right and the convenience of the cook and carry cuisines. It's so easy to just stop by and you have something for dinner that night. But there's also one more thing you need to know about. Dinners Done Right Grab and Go Salad Bar. Yes, I said salad bar. Always the freshest ingredients, along with a daily soup and nacho bar too. So the next time you are in a rush or you just want to eat healthy, stop by Dinners Done Right for the soup, salad, and nacho bar. For monthly menus and more info, it's dinnersdoneright.com.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
Welcome back on a Tuesday. This segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena. Got some new paraphernalia or memorabilia, I guess, here in the studio. I'm not sure what the deal with that camera shot is, but right there, the Montana Western Women's Basketball 2019 NAI Division I National Champion banner is now hanging in the Major Mortgage Man Cave. So there you go. Still to come, your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. We have your Montana Rodeo Roundup coming up, and so much more still on this day, the walk-off as well. But there was a great story in baseball this year, and it had to do with the Helena Senators. The boys from Helena got on a roll mid-season, ended up winning state, ended up finishing the season at regionals, just really 2 wins away from going off to North Carolina for the American Legion World Series. But it was a great season nonetheless, and joining us now to talk about it on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline is the coach, John Burnett. Well, first off, Coach, how tired are you right now?
I'm exhausted. In the last 2 weeks, I had 1 day at home, so we've been running everywhere and exhausted, but well worth it.
Yeah, there's no question about that. A great season came to an end at the regionals, and just a tough way to end the season. I mean, everybody's season at some point has to come to an end. But what were the emotions like on Sunday for you guys?
It's always tough, to sit there and watch another team dogpile out there on the field. I mean, it hurt just a little bit. I'll put it that way. But man, it was a heck of a run. I mean, losing the first game of regionals and then just battle after battle. Lose and go home type games, and we played great baseball. And, once we were kind of able to reflect on that, just looking back on the year, it was just awesome.
You come out with the state championship, the first one in a few years, but you also then finished the best of any Montana team at regionals this year because you were the ones left standing there when it was all said and done. Pretty proud of the boys, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just very proud, very, very happy for them. You know, some of those guys like Cy Miller, you know, he's been playing for me since he was a sophomore, and just to see his emotions and how his Legion career ended, it was pretty special.
You mentioned Cy, but there were some other guys that came back and some great senior leadership. And this was a very, very senior heavy, laden heavy team. But you got some guys come back from college too. When did you know in the season, like, we've got a special team that could do something here?
Honestly, coming into the year, we thought we had the chance to be pretty dang good with all the guys we had returning. And at the start of the year, we were just, through the first few weeks, we were a 500 team. We play really good one game and then not very good the next. And it all sort of kind of clicked together. You know, we had a rough doubleheader, the day after prom down in Bozeman where we lost to Bozeman and then lost to Gillette right after that. And it was one of those triangulars. Right about that point is when we really flipped the page and really started playing really good baseball. So relatively early in the season, I thought we had a chance to go pretty far in the state tournament.
When you and I talked after the kids from college came back and rejoined the team, you didn't think there was going to be too much of an issue. And as far as playing with, new the guys again, but, they had to acclimate themselves back into the culture a little bit. And it seemed to really fly really well.
Yeah. It was just the team dynamic, I guess, was just great from day one with Cy and Ethan coming back, and Caden Stell had been here all year with us. So them just, and part of that is they're just such good kids, such likable kids, and then the guys there were guys that got a few less innings and a few less ABs because those guys were back, but they really just grasped the team concept, and it's tough when you lose out on some playing time to kind of say, well, I'm going to try to do what's best for the team. But, we did that very, very well this year.
John Burnett joining us, Helena Senators coach. The boys of summer finished second at regionals down in Wyoming over the weekend to see the season come to an end. When you think about now, and you've had a couple of days to reflect, but when you think about it, Coach, one step away from World Series in Shelby, North Carolina, what do you hear when I say that?
Yeah, I thought about it. It's really me as a competitor. I used to play and I'm competitive, and it just kind of builds that fire a little bit more. That's something that we were so close to, and it's something that hopefully we can get a shot at again in the future. But we were that close to being on ESPN and playing in front of our community so they could watch us out there. It really hit me the morning of the championship game when we had the coaches meeting, and they asked me for my team binders so they could start checking all the IDs so they could buy us tickets if we were the ones that won. And that's when it really hit. Like, holy crap, we're really close to not only winning a regional but then getting to go to the World Series.
John Burnett, our guest here on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. Who surprised you? We know about Cy. We know about Ethan. We know about a couple others, but who really surprised you this season?
Quite a few, actually. Quite a few on the team. One that comes to mind right off the bat, and I actually just minutes ago got the All-State and All-Conference voting, so I can tell you he's the All-State utility player for the state of Montana, and that would be Mike Hurlbert. Solid at third base, filled in at short when Kenny pitched. Hit 330 for us this year. Just a great season. That really we knew he was a good player, but we didn't know he'd have that kind of a effect on us. So without Mike, we don't get as far as we did. Then the other two that really come to mind are Gavin Tennis at second base. Had never played second base before this year, so that was brand new to him. So really, him getting used to that position was huge for us. And then Quinn Belcher out in the outfield really stepped up. I mean, he was one of those guys where at the start of the year you're not quite sure how much he's going to how much he was going to play for us. And if we wouldn't have had him, I don't think we make the run we did, especially with Matt Burton getting hurt in the state tournament. So Quinn was huge for us as well.
You mentioned Tyler Tenney, but an amazing year he had, and you could see the flashes of it the last couple years, and he was really good last year. But what an amazing season he put together for the Helena Senators this season.
Yeah, Ty. I mean, he's just a phenomenal athlete. You saw him on the basketball court for Capital High this year. Just what he did, kind of as an undersized big guy, and just how athletic he is. But yeah, Ty was just phenomenal this year. On the mound, in the field, wherever we needed him, he was our guy. And we have our awards banquet coming up, and I'll probably let the cat out of the bag, but he was pretty much unanimously voted by his teammates to be our team MVP.
Yeah, I don't know if that's any surprise or will be any surprise at the banquet. Who else is on the roster that you got there?
Oh man, roll through them real quick. Number one, Quinn Belcher. Number two, Tristan Mooney. He was voted all state catcher. 3 was Matt Burton. Number 4, Hunter Bratcher. Matt was actually voted all-state outfield as well. Number 5, Cade Coate, started the state championship game on the mound for us. Really stepped up and pitched some key innings for us. Cade did. Mike Hurlbert was number 6. Number 6 was Caden Self. Sorry, I'm getting my numbers mixed up here. Caden provided just all sorts of leadership for us. Just that senior leadership. And it was pretty cool. Before the regional championship game, he got to go out and read the code of conduct. He's enlisting in the Army National Guard, so it was pretty special for him to get to do that. Then with Mike Hurlbert, we talked about Mikey, his impact on the team. Number 8, Eric Cockhill came up from the reps, actually started the state championship game out in right field for us and gave us a boost at the end of the year. Hunter Wallace was Mooney's backup at catcher, provided some solid innings for us. He's going to be a stud next year for us. Kenny was number 10, just phenomenal. 11, Ethan Kynes, he was an all-state outfielder, just great leadership, great hitter, all-around player for us. Number 12, Will Brent, just one of those seniors that just was a huge part of our team and just big on the dynamics for the team. 13 was Cy Miller. So I got to tell you, Cy went 26-10 in his AA Legion career. That's pretty special.
Yeah, it is.
14, Eamon Burke. He pitched a huge game for us against Kalispell to get us to the state championship game. And then he got the win in the game against Eagle River, Alaska at regionals. He was solid for us on the mound. 15, Judson Celestar. If not for Judson, I don't think we're talking right now because we were down to our last 2 outs against Kalispell, and Judson came in to pinch hit. Hit a rocket line drive for us, got on base, and that was the game-tying run, down by one run in the 7th inning. So Judd's impact was huge for us this year. Gavin Tennis was 16, all conference second baseman. 17 was Suero. You can't forget Forrest Suero. Just flair for the dramatic on the field. He's a big-time player, and he played big in big situations. And then number 19 to round out a roster was Victor Scott. And he was one of those guys. He pitched well for us. 3rd most innings on the team, had 7 wins. Also hitting the 4-hole quite a bit for us, and just a solid player. So yeah, that's our roster. Sorry.
No, that's perfect. How many Senators ended up, Coach, on the all-state, all-conference roster?
We ended up Sorry, I'm pulling it up on my phone right now. But we ended up with so all state. We had Tristan Mooney at catcher. We had Mike Hurlbert at utility, and then outfield we had Ethan Kynes and Matt Burton, and pitcher we had Cy Miller. And then for all state we had all conference. Sorry, those were all state. All conference we had Gavin Tennis at second base and Ty Tenney at shortstop.
Okay. So Ty didn't make all state?
No comment.
Wow.
I
know you're not going to say anything, but I can.
The shortstop out of Billings is a heck of a player, and nothing against him. I think he is a heck of a player, but I tell you what, there's one guy I want at shortstop in those big games, and that's Ty Tenney.
Man, wow. Hey, how many kids are going off to college to play ball?
Oh man, we got we have quite a few. Off the top of my head, I think we have 7 on this roster that are going on to play college baseball.
Is that the most that Helen has had in some time, or maybe ever?
You know, that I know as far as during my coaching career, that's right up there. You know, some of those teams that Coach Tennis had back in the early 2000s, you know, they had quite a few go on to play too. But yeah, we're guys are moving on and doing big things, and it's just really really helped the baseball in Helena, because our youth programs are strong and our younger level teams. So we're excited about what's coming up in the next few years as well.
Couple final questions for John Burnett, our guest here on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. But when you look ahead to next year, I know you've already started because every single coach does it the second their season comes to an end. What do you see next year with the Sens?
You know, we're going to be a competitive team, and you know we're going to lose some. You know, you lose guys like Cy and Ethan and Matt Burton that are good, you know, solid building blocks of your program. That's going to hurt. But you know, I look back and my entire infield's coming back. My all-state catcher. We will lose some innings on the mound, but we have Victor Scott in the outfield, Hunter Bratcher in the outfield, all coming back. Eric Cockhill, who played great for us at state. You know, he's going to be up and playing with us all year. So we should be a solid team next year as well.
How much of an influence did Coach Tennis have on the team?
Oh, I mean, if you watch us play, and a lot of it's because you know I played for Dave. He was my coach all the way through, and then I was lucky enough to that he hired me on as a coach. So I coach pretty much the same exact style that Coach Tennis did. So having that influence, you know, we were able to keep the continuity in the program when he had to step away. But on top of that, you know, we had some issues with an assistant coach that had some family issues and couldn't be there for the last couple of days of regionals. And Dave stepped in and you know he helped out a little bit and worked with some of those hitters and gave some good pointers and really just any way he could help the program, he helped out. So his impact is big this year as well.
Was it weird coaching with him there when he was your coach? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I say something to this guy? Because, you know, no, don't send him. That's not the good move there, Coach.
No, he's been great. You know, when I talked to Dave about helping out a little bit with Coach Hogan not able to make the last few days, he wanted to make sure he didn't step on any toes, which, you know, that's just the type of guy that Coach Tennis is. But I told him, I said, you know, anything you see, any input you have, feel free to jump right in because, you know, he was my coach. I value his opinion like none other.
All right. How much time are you taking off before you start work for next year already?
We've already had some discussions. We've already started talking depth charts and all that. But we'll give the guys a little bit of time and then probably get some fall ball stuff kind of going on here. But I'm a baseball guy. It's pretty much a 365, you know, year-round type thing. So.
Yeah, but you get to see the family now.
Yeah. It has been nice to be home the last couple of days. So yeah, it's definitely a change from being on the road for 2 weeks.
The kids remember who you were?
Yeah. I was lucky enough to be able to bring my boys with me up to the state tournament, so they got to experience that, and
nice.
It was kind of cool because like kids these days, most of the time I take them to a game and they're staring at their phones, but them in the stands at state and they were cheering and yelling for us, so that was pretty awesome to see.
Well, Coach, it was a heck of a ride, and it was super fun to follow the Sens along this year, and I'm already looking forward to next year like you are, but enjoy the summer, enjoy the next few weeks, and watch some games that aren't yours. Who wins the World Series?
Oh, man, it's going to be it's going to go back to it's going to be Astros over Dodgers again, and I'm going to listen to all of my Dodgers family and friends complain, but Astros are going to take it again.
Well, the Dodgers try to buy it. The Astros just do it the right way, right? I mean, hey, everybody's stealing signs. And Joey Votto said on the Dan Patrick Show last week, or 2 weeks ago, let's just be done with this. It was years ago. You're over it. Everybody else was doing it too. So can we just stop giving the Astros a hard time?
Yeah. No, I'd be all right with that, but I agree. With some things that some people are saying. That they deserve a little bit of what they're getting for sure.
Yeah, but it's over now. Let it go. Dodgers got their World Series anyway, so yeah, the heck with the Dodgers. Go. How about this? An Astros Mets World Series, and we'll put a dinner on it if it happens.
I'd be for that. I've talked to in the past. The Mets, they're my my team from college. They were right next to where I went to college, so I went to quite a few Mets games. So I'd be all for that.
All right. Well, let's hope they both get there, and then we can finalize that bet. Hey, have fun today. Enjoy the rest of the summer, like I said, and congrats on an unbelievable and amazing ride this year with the boys.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Jason. I'm just glad I was a part of it because those boys, they played their hearts out.
It is Helena Senators coach John Burnett joining us on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline, and we have the full list of all conference and all state. It's one conference, right? I mean, there's not two conferences in Legion. Okay, your co-coaches of the year, John Burnett, Dave Swacker, Helena, and the Billings Royals. All conference, AA. And if you're all conference, shouldn't you just be all state? Anyway, I don't know. Okay, all conference. Andrew Clausen from Missoula, Danny Kernan from Kalispell, Michael Feralto. How about Feralio from Billings Scarlets, Gavin Tennis, the Senators, Ethan Deedy from Kalispell, Tyler Tenney, Helena, Cale Richards, Great Falls Chargers, Cruz Slavera from the Royals, Bridger Johnson, Missoula, Logan Palethorpe, Bozeman, Zach Hangus, Missoula, Kostya Hoffman from Kalispell, Brad Wagner, Billings Scarlets, Alex Sertle, Missoula. That's from catcher, 2 at first base. Second, third, short, utility, outfield, and 4 pitchers in that order. Okay, here's your all-state team. Tristan Mooney at catcher from Helena. First base, Davis Mosier from the Royals. Second base, Jessen West from the Royals. Third, Charlie Kurgan, Missoula. Shortstop, Jaden Jordahl from the Royals. Utility, Mike Hurlbert, Helena. Adam Jones, Missoula. Ethan Kientz, Helena. Matt Burton, Helena. And Austin Schaff from the Royals, your outfield. Your pitchers for all states, Cy Miller from Helena, Lance Schaff and Reagan Walker from the Royals, Jaden Turner from the Scarlets, and Cam McNamee from Great Falls. Your Class AA scholarship winner, Sky Palmer from Missoula. Your State AA tournament awards, your batting champ, Helena's Mike Hurlbert, and your MVP of the State AA tournament, and not named to the All-State team, is Tyler Tenney from Helena. Like, really? Dude, the dude led his team in 2 positions. But, all right. I digress a little bit. We'll take a break. When we come back, your Montana Rodeo Roundup. I know we're having some issues on the Facebook, so log over to the YouTube or the Twitter page. Have no idea what's going on with Facebook. The computer's been acting up all day today, honestly. So anyway, your Montana Rodeo Roundup. By the way, before we get to that, your Auto Concepts Performance of the Week, the Helena Senators. The boys win state and then almost won regionals, coming up just shy down there in Wyoming and taking second at the regionals. Pretty damn impressive. Congrats to our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week, the Helena Senators. Get into Auto Concepts. Hey, you need to get booked now, by the way, because you need to get detailed before the winter comes. And it's coming, but get your full detail. But also, if you're going to upgrade, whether it's your sound system, whether it's maybe a lift kit, or maybe get a grill guard. We used to call them cattle guards, but a bumper guard, grill guard. Auto Concepts has it all. Tonneau covers, bed rugs, spray-on bed covers, or foam. Just go into Auto Concepts. Go see the gang because they're fantastic and they'll take care of you. And Auto Concepts in Helena. All right, Rodeo Roundup coming up next. This segment brought to you by Rutgers Furniture.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rutgers Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rutgers, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $289. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rutgers Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
New vehicles keep coming, and Capital Collision Center keeps earning certifications to repair them. They're Helena's newest GM-certified facility. No matter the make or year, they repair your car to manufacturer's standards and requirements, maintaining its safety and value. Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center, certified in GM, Subaru, and Nissan, and Helena's only shop certified in Honda, Acura, and Ford. When you value safety, go to Capital Collision Center on Euclid.
Have you thought about buying a home and just don't know where to begin? Well, when it comes to one of the most important purchases one can make, we understand it can be frustrating and confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let the Major Mortgage team help you with all your mortgage needs. Major Mortgage means major service, and we would love the opportunity to help you today. Give J.R. McFadden, NMLS number 1246357, a call today at 406-465-1918. Or you can visit him at 2001 11th Avenue, Building A, Suite 3 in Helena. Major Mortgage is a division of AMCAP Mortgage, NMLS number 129122, equal housing lender.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com.
Listen to The Jason Walker Show anytime and anywhere. Download The Jason Walker Show on iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you enjoy podcasts.
Final segment on a Tuesday, Jason Walker Show. Thanks to John Burnett for joining us, the Helena Centers coach. And we just told you that Tyler Tenney was left off the All-State team. Jason on Facebook, not me, said Tenney was screwed. No other way to say it. Jaden Jordahl's a damn good player, but that should have been the most obvious pick on the list. State tournament proved it. No disagreeing there. Wow. Hey, that's not the that's not the only questionable decision that I've heard about over the last weekend, as far as stuff being not maybe right. All right. Hey, fall camp started up for the Grizz today. It started a few days ago for the Bobcats. So why is it called, by the way, fall camp? We're in the middle of summer. Like, they're going to play like 3 games, sometimes 4, before fall even begins. Because fall doesn't start until, what, September 21st, 22nd? Like, the Cats and Grizz will each have 3 games by then. The Frontier teams will have 3 or 4. Right? So why is it called fall camp? You're literally in the middle of summer. How about just football practice? That seems logical. But then again, logic doesn't win a lot of times nowadays. Right? Let's see here. All right, let's get to your Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark Leroux Photography. Check out marklerouxphotography.com for all of your needs as far as senior portraits or engagement photos or landscaping. He's not going to do your landscaping. Well, if you ask nice, he might. But he'll take care of you. Get in Mark Leroux Photography. Unbelievable. He's got 2 calendars out. That one is the Western one. He's got a landscape one as well. Cowboys of Western Montana. I believe that's the Staubach Creek Ranch in Winston, I think. And it is. So there you go. You can also get those through Mark. Get pre-ordered now for his calendars for next year. Just saying. All right, here's your Montana Rodeo Roundup. The Northern Rodeo Association. Let's give you the results from the weekend there. And we can tell you that in Townsend, Will Nordstrom from East Helena gets the win in bareback. Kane Stroh from Dickinson won the saddle bronc with a 77. Let's see here. Bull riding, hometown boy, Tanner Terriel gets an 86 to get the win. That's awesome. Timmy Sparing of Helena wins steer wrestling in 3 and 8. George Marcinko of Havre goes 10-1 to win calf roping, tie down. Team roping, Belgrade's Caden Camp, DeLon Parker from Tudor in 5 flat, just ahead of Dustin Bird and Ike Folsom, who go 5-1. Barrels, Alexis McDonald from Gardner outshines Shai McDonald from Gardner by 6/100ths of a second. Shaylee Helms of Miles City split second and third with Shea. And then Steph Rollins and Arena Dela Cruz split the breakaway in 2-1. Between 1st and 8th, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 ladies either win or split somewhere between 1st and 8th. So 2-1 with Stephanie Rollins and Arena Dela Cruz got the win. Back in technically 14th, but split in 8th, 2.5. So there was 0.4 of a second. That's it. Between 1st and 14th. Wow. All right, let's go to, where else are we headed to? Superior. Caleb Norderstrom from East Helena, 81, wins the bareback. Let's see who. Okay, let me go back to Townsend for a second. So Will won Townsend. Caleb split second and third with Bryce Patterson. In Superior, Caleb wins first. Will split second and third with Bryce Patterson. Those are 3 pretty good bronc riders there, or bareback. Saddle bronc, Kane Stroh of Dickinson wins the second over the weekend. Ethan Marceau of Browning, bull riding, the only one to cover. Steer wrestling, 10.8 for Cole Detton to get the job done. Logan Smith and tie down, 10.5. Dylan Johnson and Gavin Beatty go 5-4 to take team roping. Barrel racing, Brooke Wilson of Helena, 15.49. And ladies breakaway, Megan McGinley of Bozeman, 2.4. And there was a third rodeo in Dotson. Yes, Dotson. Garrett Goggin of Otter goes 66 to win the bareback. Andrew Evgene of Tudot wins Saddle Bronc. Bucky McAlpine of Anaconda won the bull riding. Cole Detton of Great Falls won the steers. George Marsenko of Havre tied down his second calf roping title of the weekend. And team roping, David Madison, John Graham. Brittany Cox wins the Lady Barrels, and Bella Fossum took the breakaway. The Northern Rodeo Association runs this week, Friday and Saturday both, at Twin Bridges for the Madison County Fair and Rodeo, and then Darby's Wild West Rodeo is this weekend as well on the Northern Rodeo circuit. In Bozeman, PRCA action. There was a couple of them. Brody Jones, your all-around. Bareback goes to Clint Lay. Stetson Jorgensen outpaced Ty Erickson to win steer wrestling. Team roping goes to Brady Tryon, Justin Viles in 4.5. Saddle Bronc, Wade Stansfield gets an 83 to win it. Tie down, Ty Harris, Barrels, Tammy Carpenter, and bull riding, Preston Lewis with an 83. Connor Merning had an 80 to finish second, the only two that covered a bull over the weekend down in Bozeman. At Great Falls, the Big Sky Pro Rodeo Roundup, Corbin Fisher, your all-around champ. Shane O'Connell wins the bareback. Steer wrestling average was won by Jesse Brown, the former Bobcat. He gets 8.4 on two head. And he won the first round with Kyler Dick and won the second round by himself. So pretty damn awesome. Team roping, the average winners, Riley Minor and Brady Minor on two head with 11.1. Jason Stewart and Jason Doobie won the first round. Sean Bissett and Matt Robertson won the second, but the Minors get the average. Saddle Bronc Dawson Hay, 84.5. Caleb Bergquist goes first round winner in the tie down. Second round, Jake Pratt. Average winner is Caleb Bergquist. He's had a pretty darn good summer and spring from college to the PRCA. Barrel racing was won by Jesse Telford. Cole Wagner got the win in bull riding. Wagner won the week before at Helena, which is pretty cool. And Shane Proctor was third. And I bring up Shane Proctor because on Friday I got the chance to talk with Haley Proctor, his wife, and their beautiful young girl, Cooley. Beautiful. She wanted everything to do with the microphone. That's all she wanted was the microphone. She was a sweetheart. So there you go. The PRCA this week in Montana is going to run at Big Timber, of course, Wednesday night. The Missoula Stampede is Thursday through Saturday. We'll be at Circle Thursday and Friday, and then we'll be in Cascade Friday and Saturday on the Montana PRCA circuit. I won't actually be there, but the Montana PRCA circuit. All right. That is your Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark LaRoe Photography for all of your senior pictures, engagement photos, family portraits, landscaping photos, and maybe landscaping too. I know he's good at building fences. Get a hold of Mark LaRoe Photography.com. On this date, it is brought to you by Big Sky Printwear. We print what you wear. That includes some outstanding shirts, hats, well, basically whatever. They'll get it done. You want one shirt? Done. You want 1,000? Done. Big Sky Printwear on the corner of Euclid and Henderson in Helena. Today is August the 10th. It is Connecticut Day. It is also National Lazy Day. It is National S'mores Day as well. By the way, did you know that August is National Golf Month? On this date in 1904, the Highlanders, Jack Chesbrough, ends a string of 30 consecutive complete games. There's not a pitcher around today that will get to 30 career complete games. There's probably a very few that will get to 10 in the pros the way it is today. They're not real men like they, well, I can't say that, but they're not men like they were back in the day. On this date, 1929, Grover Alexander beats Philadelphia for his 373rd and last National League win. Babe Ruth announced his final season as a full-time player, 1934. 1944, Red Barrett of the the Braves throws just 58 pitches to get a 2-0 shutout at Cincinnati. Harmon Killebrew of the Twins hit his 500th and 501st career home runs on this date, 1971. 1975, the PGA Championship at Firestone. Jack Nicklaus wins his 4th PGA crown. 5 years later on this date at Oak Hill, Jack would win his 5th and final PGA Championship by 7 shots. 1981, Pete Rose gets career hit 3,631, breaks Stan Musial's National League hit record. 1985, Dave Kingman, then of Oakland, the 21st at the time, to hit 400 career home runs. Not on this date, but over his career. 2014 PGA Championship, Rory McIlroy of Northern Ireland wins his 2nd PGA. 1965, happy birthday, Mike Smith, the Hall of Fame jockey, has won 26 Breeders' Cup, 5 American Classics, including the 2018 Triple Crown, born in Dexter, New Mexico. It is Leo Fender's birthday, 1909, the electric guitar designer, the Telecaster, Stratocaster, precision bass, born in Anaheim, California, Leo Fender. Jimmy Dean, born in this date, 1928, the singer, Big Bad John, also actor, TV host, and pretty good sausage maker, too. He was born in Plainview, Texas. Let's see, on this day, 1960, the L.A. movie premiere, Psycho, starring Anthony Perkins, Janet Leigh, directed, of course, by Alfred Hitchcock. On this date in 1877, at the Big Hole River, Colonel John Gibbon murders a whole bunch of Nez Perce, also known as Nez Perce, but the correct pronunciation is the Nez Perce. That would happen at the Big Hole. All right, that is on this day in history. It is brought to you by Big Sky Print, where we print what you wear. Now time for this.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
The walk-off is presented by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky. Shrimp etouffee, crawfish, jambalaya, just everything Cajun is at Cafe Zydeco. It's the best place this side of Louisiana, really, to get your Cajun fix. The walk-off. Had a great time today. Thanks to John Burnett joining us. And we'll do it again next year with him. Tomorrow coming up, we'll talk to Shelby Rasmussen. That's what she said. For tomorrow, she's got some great news, which if you're a Montana State Bobcat, you're going to enjoy. We are back Thursday as well. We're not going to be here Friday, golfing in a charity golf tournament at the St. Pete's Golf Tournament. And it's going to be a fun next couple of days, though. So we want you to join us, shall you? Or shall we? Hey, just because you're not named to the All-State team doesn't mean you're the best damn pitcher and shortstop and all-around player in Class AA American Legion. Tyler Tenney is should be the MVP, for sure, of American Legion, the way it was this year. Hey, our auto contest performance of the week again. Congrats, Helena Senators, a hell of a season. Congrats. Loved it. Love following. We'll do it again tomorrow, like I said. Shelby Rasmussen will join us, and who knows what else. We'll just have whatever comes up. It's going to be fun. And we'll do it again tomorrow at 4. Join us, JasonWalkerShow.com.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.